Welcome, everyone. I am Sharon Green Middleton, Vice President of the City Council, representative of the 6th District, and Chairperson for the Economic and Community Development Committee. This afternoon, the committee will hear Bill number 21-0179. The public hearings for Bill number 21-0176 and 21-0181 were canceled. Just wanted to make note of that. And in attendance, for members of the committee, we have John Bullock,
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Mark Conway,
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Ryan Dorsey,
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Antonio Glover,
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Odette Ramos,
Thank you, Madam Chair.
and checking to see if the sponsor of the bill is here. And I don't see him yet, Eric Costello. And then on the council president's staff, we have Nikki Thompson,
Thank you, Madam Chair.
and the office of the president, we have Nina Thimulis by phone.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Before we begin, I would like to remind you that if you are not speaking, please keep yourself on mute. Do not take yourself off of mute until you are recognized. When recognized, please identify yourself. Once you have finished speaking, please put yourself back on mute. Bill number 21-0179, city property naming a skate park in the Joseph H. Rash Playfield to be Jake's Skate Park, for the purpose of naming a portion of the Joseph H. Rash Playfield, Block 890, Lot 006, to be located at the coordinates of 39-281-387-610-944, Jake's Skate Park. This bill was introduced on November 15th, 2021. The bill sponsor is Councilman Costello. And do committee members have any comments at this point? I would like to mention or basically ask this question first before we hear from agencies. According to the Baltimore City Code, Article 5, Section 20-2, for the naming of a property, the bill must be referred to the agency that controls the property for a report. What city agency actually controls the property? Let's hear from them first. Are there any agencies? Oh, yes, Jenny Morgan. We can't hear you. Are you still on mute? Jenny?
I'm trying to,
There you go.
I just tried to get it off mute and spilled a whole cup of coffee on my desk at the same time.
Oh, just take a second. We'll wait. Get yourself together.
I mean, a whole cup.
Oh, we can wait a minute. We'll hold on.
Yes, this is ours, and we've submitted a bill report, and we are in favor of this legislation to name the park.
Okay. Did you want to say a little bit? Could you say a little bit more since the sponsor is not with us? Can
Okay,
you just kind of talk about how this all came about and?
So my computer keyboard is full of coffee, so I can't pull the bill up. But the park is named after Jake, whose last name is escaping me at the moment, who's a young boy who was killed by a distracted driver, and used to play in that area. So this was in honor of him. And,
Last name is Owens.
okay, thanks, Councilman.
Thank you, Councilman, but please let Jenny continue.
No, he's helping. 'Cause I have a pond over
So-
here.
So Jenny, here, what I'm going to do, I'll go through the other agencies and then we'll come back and then you can. So let's go with the city solicitor's office next.
Good afternoon, Madam Chair. This is Vic Turvolo for the City Solicitor. The Law Department will approve the bill for form and legal sufficiency.
Thank you, Victor. Planning Commission.
Madam Chair, the representative from planning is having some technical difficulties and is attempting to join. So if he's not able to join in the next few minutes, if we can come back to him. Otherwise, I'm happy to read from the report. They're in support of the legislation, no otherwise.
Okay. The Baltimore Development Corporation.
Madam Chair, Nina Themlis with Government Relations. I don't see that the representative from the Development Corporation has joined, but they do stand by the report in support of the legislation.
This is she, and yes, we do stand by our report.
Who?
Kate Howard.
Hi, Kate. Okay, thank you. And Department of Real Estate.
Good afternoon, Madam Chair. For the record, this is Casey Kelleher, Comptroller's Office, Department of Real Estate. We stand by report and are supportive of this legislation. Thank you.
Thank you. And then we'll go back to Rec and Parks. Jenny, are you ready for us?
I think I fried my computer, so I'm trying to pull it up on my laptop.
Okay. I'm sorry you
Okay, I
had
apologize.
that little accident.
Can you give me the bill number so I can search it? I'm sorry.
Sure. 179. 179?
Okay.
And then if you want us to go to Eric Tiso first, I see he's here.
Yeah.
now. Eric, you want to go ahead while we're waiting for Jenny?
Certainly, Madam Chair. This bill was presented to the Planning Commission back in December, and they unanimously voted in.
Is there anything else you want to add about the park that you know and what you found as
Sure.
Jenny is getting together?
I can do that, and I'm covering for my colleague Ivor Quashie, who's busy recording a CHAP hearing at the moment, so I'm pinch hitting. This naming is to honor Jake Owen, who is a 5-year-old kindergartner who unfortunately was struck by a distracted driver. And so this is in honor of him. This is an activity that he liked, and we support the activity, the naming.
Thank you. Jenny, you ready?
Yeah, actually, the only thing that I would add to what Eric said was that he was an avid sports fan and his favorite colors were purple and orange because of the Ravens and the Orioles. So,
Okay.
but he has everything I have in my report.
Could you give specifics, since this is being recorded, of exactly where this park is located and just some?
The park is in the newly renovated Rash Field by the Inner Harbor, adjacent to the Maryland Science Center. It was a park that was recently reopened, and it's a partnership with the Waterfront Partnership of Baltimore and the city. And it's one of the first new parks that's been open in quite a while, and it's quite beautiful.
Okay, and was there meetings with the community or surrounding communities to get that support as well?
Yeah, and it was jointly funded by the Waterfront Partnership, BG&E, the city, and the South Baltimore Gateway Partnership.
Okay. Do any of the committee members have any questions about this bill? I guess.
Madam Chair, I
Right.
just wanted to add, skate
Skate Park of Baltimore is located in
Oh,
my
right.
district.
Yeah.
And they were very much involved in this particular park. And so lots of skating advocates have been very involved in this as well. So it's a great tribute to the young person, but also to the people who've been working hard on this particular park. And I haven't visited yet, but I am looking forward to doing so. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you. I guess before we move on, this popped in my mind just on initiatives and things around parks in our city. Are there any initiatives underway for a dirt bike park? You know, that's still in conversations in certain communities around our city.
There are conversations around the creation of some dirt bike parks, but at this point, I don't think it's gone beyond that. You know, locating an area where it might be appropriate, anything like that, I don't think has been determined.
Real quick, Madam Vice President, I had some friends of mine that actually him and his son are professional. I guess they race their bicycles. And this summer just passed, I was up in Hanover, Maryland, where they actually did a dirt bike races up there. So we were working with a gentleman who has his own dirt bike company. And we were gonna bring the police commissioner there to see how all that worked, because, you know, the police department has these confiscated bikes. So unfortunately, it got cold. Police commissioner was, wasn't available. So we're gonna go back and revisit that, and I'll make sure that you be a part of it, because the commissioner need to see that there can be a positive out of that dirt bike piece. So I just want to share that with you. Thank you.
Definitely. It would be nice to have that. Any other questions on Jake's Skate Park? Okay, as far as communications, let me note that the committee received a communication in support of the bill from Lori Swartz, President of the Waterfront Partnership of Baltimore, Inc., and the letter was sent to committee members as a part of the bill synopsis. So, and she's also on as a panelist. And we're going to, Lori, we can start with you before we get into any public testimony, if there's anyone else after you. Lori, are you on? We can't hear you. So I don't know if she wants to say anything, but she does have a letter that she submitted in support. And so now we're going to move on. The committee will now take public testimony. Computer users, please use the hand raise function if you wish to testify. When called upon, please state your name. Telephone users will be unmuted. Callers will hear 2 beeps. If you do not wish to testify, please say so. If you do wish to testify, please state your name, and we'll see if there are any hands raised. And there are no hands raised. And then I think we have one caller. Shamara, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I don't have a testimony.
Okay, you're just listening here on this? Thank you. Do committee members have any comments or questions? Okay. Ira? I'm sorry. Iowa, I might be saying your name wrong. City planner, did you have anything to add? I see you're here.
Yes, ma'am. I apologize for my tardiness. Mr. Teasel did mention I was recording another hearing. I just want to let the committee know that this particular park naming was definitely institutional between the Councilmember Costello as well as the family. And because of the young man's age and because of the fact that it was a distracted driver, they were able to lobby the state legislature to actually create a law called Jake's Law, because originally the person who struck the parent's car all he got was a fine, and the fine was less than $1,000. So Jake's Law now makes it a felony to actually cause a death by being a distracted driver.
Thank you so much for that added information. Very important. Any questions at this point? Moving on, we have no amendments. Is there a motion to move the resolution?
So moved.
So
Second,
moved by Conway and second by Stokes. Chair Middleton, yes. Councilman Bullock
Yes.
is a yes. Councilman Conway
Yes.
is a yes. Councilman Dorsey,
Yes.
yes. Councilman Glover
Yes.
is a yes. Councilwoman Ramos
Yes.
is a yes. And Councilman Stokes
yes.
is a yes. This bill unanimously will move to second reader. And I want to thank everyone for attending today's hearing, and you all continue to have a nice and safe day. Bye-bye.